Tom Price is the chairman of the House Republican Policy Committee, is on the House Budget Committee. And, sir, good morning to you. I imagine you are none too happy about this decision. What do you think?
I think, this is exactly what the American people are sick and tired of, and that is putting politics ahead of appropriate policy. Look at a couple of facts. The price of gasoline at the pump has nearly doubled since the president got into office, from about $1.68 a gallon to $3.34 a gallon. The unemployment rate's been over 8% for 35 straight months, the level that the president said if we enacted his policies wouldn't happen. And now we have an opportunity to not only create thousands and thousands of jobs, up to 200,000 jobs, and also decrease our reliance on foreign oil, and the president turns his back on it for purely political reasons.
Well, here's
so
some
it's just the wrong
specs
decision.
Here's some specs on the pipeline. A cost of $13 million. We've gone over that over time. We've talked also about the jobs. It would move crude oil about 1,600 miles and create about 20,000 jobs, many predict, in the United States, according to some estimates. What the White House says is that this deadline was arbitrary and it was rushed. What do you say to that?
Well, it's just inaccurate. The fact of the matter is that all of the work's been done over the last 3 years, and in essence, everybody has signed off on this. Look, there are hundreds of pipelines crisscrossing this country. This is simply another one to allow for the crude from Canada to move to the Gulf to be refined. If there's anything that is not arbitrary, it is the calculation of the president to say he's not going to make a hard decision on this pipeline until after the election. That's all politics. What we're interested in is more jobs for the American people and less reliance on foreign oil. This project would do it. We urge and call on the president to reverse his decision.
Even the Canadians are a bit confused about this. Apparently, the Prime Minister talked to the president this past week and encouraged him to go forward. That did not happen. The oil industry they're up in arms. This is Jack Gerard. He has been quoted continuously for some time with the American Petroleum Institute. And what he is saying is the following. There's a clear abdication of leadership on the part of the president. How can you say you are for jobs and reject the largest shovel-ready project in America? Mr. President, What are you thinking? He's echoing what you're saying this morning here. Here is the problem for the White House on this call, though. If gas goes to $5 this summer, this is a hot political issue, is it not?
Well, sure it is, and that's why it's all politics. There's no reasonable individual across this country who thinks that this ought not be built, and this is all politics by the president. There's no reason why we ought not proceed with this. In fact, the president is shunning American jobs and increasing jobs in China, because what the Canadian government's going to have to do is they're going to have to negotiate with China, and that's where this crude is going to go. That's bad for the American people, which is why the president, again, ought to reverse his decision, say, look, we made a mistake. It's time to build this pipeline. It's time to increase American jobs and decrease our reliance on foreign oil.
And we'll see whether that happens. Tom Price, thank you. Out of Georgia on the Hill today. Thank you for your time.
Thanks so much.
All right.